Stezo Radio is for adults only.
The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. Well, it's that radio show where we go toe to toe. Hot topic, dropping knowledge straight from Chicago, and it's our point of view. So tell me what you gon' do. Drop a line, don't be lying, trying to get with the crew. Cause we be talking them facts, exposing them fiction. Man, it's so real that we be causing some friction. Probably something you missing, ain't no need to be dissing. Just relax here and listen, because we spitting and sipping. The Stezo Radio Show. 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 The Stezo Radio Show.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Stezo Radio. This topic here, it's about step chillings and being a step parent. The do's and don'ts, the will and the won't to that shit. Maybe a little touchy, but it's true. It's a lot of that going on right now. A whole lot. Been going on for a long time. We got background music provided by one of the favorites, King Music. Check them out on that Stezo Radio SoundCloud page. And we finna get to the intros.
What's going on? It's the Residential Young and Kurt. Follow me at _KurtSI. That's on Twitter and Instagram.
It's your boy Ricky Bobby. Follow me on IG, Ricky Bobby 26.
All right, well, I'm gonna go around and just let it be known. Yes, I don't have step kids, but my girl has kids that I help take care of. They live with us. So, yeah, I guess you can say I got steps.
Yeah.
I got my own too.
Yeah.
And you, it's a lot of hands on you can't do it because they're not yours.
Yeah.
Like I can't knock the shit out of them.
See, but I think that also come, like, the age of the kid factors into that. You know what I'm saying? At what point in the child's life did you become that step parent?
Yeah.
Because if they already in their teens, they kind of already got like an established mode, way of doing stuff. But
I think at teenagers, you really can't do much, but just help them out a little bit.
Yeah, just help them out and be.
Cause they already hard headed.
Exactly.
I mean, for real. You start thinking back when you was a teenager and shit. You like, what you finna tell me? You know what I'm saying?
That's the first thing come out their mouth. You ain't my daddy.
Right, and they don't understand. We don't want to be.
Right.
Because that's more responsibility. That's when it comes real. Not saying you don't care, but it's real.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then it's a difference for me because I have girls, but my lady has boys. I don't know which is easier, a teenage step boy or a teenage step girl.
Well, it all depends on which side you're on. Like you say, because it's hard for us to deal with girls.
Exactly.
And that's why I think teenage step boys would probably be easier because you can relate to them.
Exactly.
Well, see, that's where it's not.
Yeah.
Because you relate so much, you know the bullshit they own.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like when you tell them 5 times to clean the room.
Yeah.
With me, it was twice.
Right.
After that 3rd time, I just woke up like, what happened?
I was just having this conversation last night.
But where'd this IV come from?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's sad that a lot of single women cling to their boys like this, they man or something. Like they be so, like they don't want to lose them. They don't want to discipline, right?
Yeah.
And then that make you sit back like, well, where do I come in at? Like, if you've been letting him get away with all this time, who am I to say you raising your kid wrong?
Yeah.
A lot of women get, passive about that.
And it's almost a win-lose because if you speak your mind and they think you're being too rough or you're being too mean or you just doing that, you don't do yours like that. It's kind of like,
oh God,
yeah, you don't know what to do then.
See, here's my thing when it comes to that. What you said when it goes to you don't do yours like that. People always feel more protective over their child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because what certain people have to understand, like the role of a step parent. If a person is agreeing to be a step parent, they're 9 times out of 10, they're gonna treat your child the same way they treat theirs.
Yep.
You know, and because you feel a certain way about your kid, you know, like what you have to understand is that certain kid, like a parent knows their kid.
Yes.
You know, so and the kid knows their parent. So if it's one of them situations where like you disciplining your kid a certain way and you disciplining another one the same way, but it's like, oh, you don't never tell your kid, you know, or you never give my kid 2, 3, 4 times to fuck up like you do yours. Well, because mine know if I say a certain shit, I'm following through with that shit.
And it's the same with their kids. Like, they kids know when mama, like, you know, because we all men. So they know when mama is serious.
Yeah.
And when mama just saying it.
Exactly.
You know? Like, when mama get up, start rushing their ass, then they, okay, you know.
Right.
So they know their parent like we know our kids. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, I think people fail to realize that. And then, once again, too, you know, sometimes age factor into that. And then a lot of times, you know, like, especially when it come to moms, they so, oh, that's my baby.
Yeah.
You know, that's my baby. But your baby know how to get away with certain shit when it comes to you.
You'll end up being somebody else's baby in lockup if you don't get a hold on them reins.
Thank you.
That's what they don't be understanding, though.
Thank you. And then when you, like me personally, like I would catch myself like, okay, well maybe I am being a little too rough. But then I think about it, like, y'all not kids. You know what I mean? We talking about these teenagers. These, you know, my height. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, she got a little one, but he ain't no problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the big boys, and I get it because you a teenager, you feeling yourself.
Right.
But it's like, don't test me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then another thing that the kids don't get is when we hear them speaking to their mama with disrespect, you know, that pisses us off because we wouldn't let no nigga talk to our girl disrespectful, child or not.
True enough.
You know, and they don't get that.
Right.
They look at it like he just being mean. No, your mama asked you to do something.
Yeah.
And you went upstairs and played the game.
You act like you don't want. They don't understand that. You don't want nobody to respect your mama, so why would you do it to her?
Yeah.
And that's the whole concept behind what we be on. But they don't see that. Like, you just trying to be mean because you ain't my daddy.
Right.
And like I keep saying, I don't think no man wants to be another kid's daddy.
Right.
But if you need something, I got you.
Exactly.
Just don't use me.
Now, what if it come to the situation like you said, you got the teenagers, but you also got the little one. How do it factor in with the little one? Like how is that different?
Well, me,
are you like what I'm saying? Are you more connected to the little one than you are the 2 teenagers?
I think. Well, me personally, I think it's both ways. Mm-hmm. You know, because with the oldest ones, I can relate more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can talk about sports.
Right.
We can go check this out. You know, the little one, of course, they little, so they more impressionable, so you can teach them a little bit easier.
Right.
And
you know,
they don't look at you differently than the older one look at you because now you are
the father figure,
the provider of the house.
Yeah, yeah,
exactly. So now he got somebody to look up to versus the other one down there grown. So he feel like
and then they know well, shit. You know,
what can you teach me? You know?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I'll give you a prime example from my, you know, just me personal. Okay, had a situation, you know, where we recording there right now. This is my man cave. This is the basement. So 15-year-old got told on by his older brother. Say, he come down here every day in the morning. So I'm like, why you come down every morning? You know, no big deal. I wasn't really tripping. I'm like, why you come down every morning? This is what pissed me off. He says, I take a picture of my bike every day for my friends.
Of his bike?
Yes.
Now we know it's all bullshit.
And see, that's my point. Because I'm sitting there like, why you bullshitting me?
He takes a picture
of his bike every day.
Every day for his friends.
Right. And see, and he stood on the lie.
See, what I don't...
I would
and that's what pissed me off.
Show me these pictures that you take every day.
No, okay, I'm gonna give you the whole interaction. Why you come down here every day? I take a picture of my bike. So the first thing, you know, Spidey sense like, you do what?
Right.
I take a picture of my bike every day. My friends want to see it. I got to update the picture. So I'm like, of your bike every day. Yes.
Your bike.
Then his mama say, well, why don't you just save the picture? So I'm like, wait, you going for this?
Yeah.
Feed right into it.
Yeah, but sometimes she not feeding. She just like, I know you lying. You know what I'm saying? And then he say, I can't save pictures on my phone. So now, no, I don't save pictures on my phone. So now you're going more into the lie. So now it's kind of like we said before, bitch, I'm going to the moon. And she say, will you be careful? Right. It's like you think I'm stupid. You get me? Mm-hmm. And at that age, at 15 going on 16, yeah, you a young man talking to a man. So it's like you really want me to sit here and believe that
of your body
every day.
And you don't save photos.
Exactly. You kind of get what I'm saying? So now it's like, you know what? I get it. You don't have much respect for my, intelligence.
Oh, intelligence.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to the authority yet because you don't respect my intelligence because you saying this.
Right.
I would rather you come say.
And really clearly want you to believe it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, me being me, I just fall back, stay quiet.
Okay. But question though, like, what if it was that same scenario? And he said, terrible lie. I come down here to take pictures of my back every day. Right. But then on some other shit, he pulled you to the side. Like, honestly, I come down here because I got some dope stash down here.
I would rather that.
Yeah.
And like he came to you to the side. Like, honestly, I got some dope stash down here.
I would rather that.
In your man cave because I know ain't nobody going to come down here but you and me. And you be gone in the morning.
Right. I would rather that. Yeah, because now it went from me not really caring that you come down here every morning to wondering what the fuck are you doing down here every morning.
What are you doing?
You know what I'm saying? So now the concern comes in.
Right.
Because it's a lot of adult shit down here.
True enough.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, what are you doing? Now, do I got to watch you? Because I don't want to watch you. I don't want to set up cameras.
Right, yeah.
I don't want to put locks on doors.
That red light was in that teddy bear and shit.
You feel me? That shit costs money. Right. So it's like, I got to do all that for this.
Time and effort that you don't have to put into it.
Exactly.
Right. And then you start looking back on like, dude, I told you in the door. Man, I ain't got no hard rules living here. Yeah. Everybody know I'm laid back.
True enough.
I'm chill. You got simple chores to do. I ain't telling you to repaint the house.
Right.
So it's like,
take out the trash, wash the dishes.
Yeah, why you making it hard? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got it good. Like, don't make it hard.
A lot of kids don't understand how good they got it. I was on the phone last night with this chick, right? And it's like we having this conversation, some of what we talking about right now. So she telling me, you know what I'm saying, that how somebody raised their kids plays a big factor in how she want to fuck with them. You see what I'm saying?
I can understand that.
And as I'm telling her about some bullshit my son put on me one night, you know what I'm saying? Guess who comes walking through the fucking door? It's 2:45 in the morning.
Damn.
I'm thinking this little motherfucker in the room sleep.
Now how old is a little man now? Right.
Damn.
I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are you doing? Now, if that was like somebody else's kid, how would you handle that though? Like, would you handle it differently than you would do your own kid?
No, I can't. I got to be the same way.
Yeah.
Because it's still disrespectful.
Yeah. It is disrespectful, but
especially at 16, what the fuck are you doing at
2:45 and walking in like ain't shit wrong.
I'm telling her,
at 16?
Like, when I was working overnights when I was at the railroad. I left one night. How some days you just don't feel it. Like, fuck work, I'm finna go. You know what I'm saying? I played sick. I left. I walk in the door at 3 o'clock in the morning. And as soon as I close the door, the door opening up. I'm gonna shoot this little shit. Like, wait, first of all, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be at work, so I know you doing this more than what I know. You know what I'm saying?
He got a routine.
I done caught you. So it's like, you handle it a certain way, but it's like,
now I will
like that. It will make the other parent, you know what I'm saying, your other half, look at you like you a bad parent.
Right.
Just like we're looking at the women for some sort, they let their kids do it with. You see what I'm saying?
See, and it's actually interesting that you brought this up because I got a homie that's sort of dealing with the same kind of situation where he disciplines his old girl stepchild. I mean, not old girl stepchild. He disciplined his stepchild, and his old lady don't approve of the way that he do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then it gets to the point where it's like, well, you don't do your son like that, but don't do my kid like that. But it's like going back to what we were saying, how you know your child and your child know you. Like if I can give my child a look and be like, hit him with the, scrunch the face up and be
nonverbal
like,
communication.
Nonverbal, like, yo, I'm gonna bust your shit. You do that again. That
Right.
look, you know what I'm saying? But versus the other child, he had to whoop the boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the stepchild. And then it was just one of them situations where it became, oh, don't do my child like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like what women fail to understand is that if a man is assuming that position of step parent, you have to allow him to be that parent 100%.
Yeah, but when it comes to whoopings, I mean that's touchy. Like
Yeah.
I would
Even necessarily women's.
but I would rather the parent, the blood parent whoop the child.
Okay, now with that
You know what I'm
said,
saying?
what if the blood parent wouldn't whoop the child?
Well,
It ain't
see,
even
that's
necessarily
different.
got to be that, because like I tell this chick I was just dealing with, you know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with her for about, let's say, 4 or 5 months, and her son has been suspended from school 5 times, literally,
Damn.
in 4 or 5 months.
God
Right.
damn.
So it's like at some point I got to sit back and look like you got to question their parenting.
Yeah.
What are you doing that this kid is just getting away with murder?
See,
But I got, like I said, I got a cousin. He was in that same situation. He off and on with this chick for 10 years. She has a daughter.
Mhm.
Now they done went and had twins.
together?
Yeah.
Okay.
But when it comes to her daughter, he has told me out his own mouth that when he tried to discipline the little girl, the mama be like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's not yours. But her real father passed. So that plays a key role too.
But you got to be careful with that too, because that's what I'm saying. When it comes to the opposite sex, my girls, when they was with their moms and she was married, she divorced now. She has a boyfriend now.
Right.
I wasn't going for him putting his hands on my daughter.
Right.
I spoke with my girls and said, look, that's your stepfather. Respect him. Don't disrespect him.
Right.
Don't ever tell him he ain't your daddy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I explain my rules, but I don't know him enough to know how he, when it comes to
your kid.
yeah, putting hands on them. Like, are you a don't do that, or are you a swing back, bing, 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 like a nigga on the street?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So I would rather her do the physical discipline.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's true.
Yeah.
And I understand where you're coming from that standpoint where you don't know the dude. But what if it is a situation where it's like the dude, give that legit whooping, like he know the parameters. He not the type that's gonna beat on the kid, but he know like certain stuff deserve a whooping. Like an honest whooping, and then
it's so. Go ahead.
and then like how you were saying with the kid that's been suspended within 5 times within 4 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At some point, the way I see it is that like you question that parenting. It seems as if like that person's parenting, they weren't disciplined or didn't receive whoopings when necessary.
Right.
They like. And I hate to bring the Bible up, but it is a Bible saying you teach.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Not even that. Spare the rod, spoil the child, but you teach from infancy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then a whooping, when administered at the right time, installs a sense of fear.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you don't have to beat a child.
Yeah, you don't have to
But
beat
that was-
a child.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm getting at.
Right.
Like I say, I had to explain this to so many women that as a disciplinary, a man's voice alone
Yeah.
affects a kid so much different than just his mama hollering at him. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
right.
Like, even while you getting the whooping, a man's voice versus his mama voice is gonna make him instill more fear.
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
does.
And it's a big issue because, like I say, with this whole situation, it all depends on if the actual father is even in the picture. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, we all in our kids' life.
Yeah.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like you say, if a dude wants to whoop your kid, don't call me. That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
Right.
But a lot of mamas ain't got nobody to call.
True. That's a big one too.
That go back to, you know, like using that example, the dad passed, or even if the actual
just a
father,
deadbeat,
right, is just a fucking deadbeat. If you find a person that's assuming that father role, you gotta allow them to be a father 100%. Then
exactly.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, because they still need that discipline. That child needs that fear installed into him,
It's
because
not even just a
piggybacking,
discipline, because you know,
Right.
I went through a situation with my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? She was fucking with this dude, and you know what I'm saying. At a certain age, your kid is impressionable, like you say. So I don't want nobody else instilling something in my kid that I don't know what his morals is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm his father. I'm gonna give him guidance, not you. You here for his mother. He don't need you here for him. That's
Right.
what I'm here for. You see what I'm saying?
And you don't have to always discipline by whooping. You know,
Exactly.
but a lot of, but
That's true.
but even when you don't whoop, I think it really comes down to the backing from the mother.
right.
You know,
That's what it all.
you know what I'm saying?
boils down
Because if you tell them to do something, or you want to stand on something, then she comes along and changes it.
Yeah,
You know, like
that shit.
you on
outrank
punishment
your
for a
period.
week, but it only lasts 2 days because she see the child sad and
Exactly.
and you know she don't like him
to.
moping.
Mothers be too.
Yeah.
They too passive with their
with
kids.
their kids.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's my baby.
That's my
all I
baby.
get.
Yeah.
You
He
know?
just a baby. She just a baby.
and I mean, don't get me wrong. When they are a baby, I get it. But when
Yeah,
you a
yeah.
teen, like when you do certain things, you know,
Right.
I had a friend who his stepdaughter, man, she keyed his car.
The daughter.
The daughter
The daughter kid
keyed his car. Keyed his car.
That's a whooping.
And after he confronted her about it, 2 days later, stole the car.
Wow.
That's a whooping.
But see, no, she 15, 16 years old.
But
see,
at 15, 16, I was
I know,
getting whoopings at 15, 16 years
but what I'm saying is,
one.
but as a man, you can't whoop a 15, 16-year-old girl.
Yeah.
That's
Why
not
not?
yours. That's
Yeah.
not yours. You
Why
can't.
not?
True.
No, you can't.
Why not?
But me personally, I just don't think that's right.
Look, but
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
understand.
asking this for a reason because I went through the issue, and you know my situation. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I raised her from one, and it was around that time frame when she just got disrespectful. Like I was calling her one day, and we on the phone, and she hung up on me. Like I done raised you from one.
Right.
You lived in my household with my house. I mean, me and your mother wasn't even together. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but to put hands on her at 16, I mean, she's like a young woman.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But
That's-
it's a
but
matter
that's like-
of
that's-
respect
see-
level for you as a parent.
and-
yeah, but as a parent, you got to know other ways to get that respect besides whooping them. You see what I'm saying?
But what if them other ways don't work?
But the whooping is not working if you've been doing it for so long and they
That's what
still.
I'm saying. She wasn't really getting with it, but that just pushed me to the point where, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, she hung up on me. I call her mama. I'm telling her mama put her back on the phone. She's telling her mother, I'm not getting on the phone. No, I don't have nothing to say to them. And she still telling her, get on the phone, get on the phone. So now she done disrespected both of us. So I'm like, you know what? I'm finna come over there with her. Her mama tells me, no, you're not finna do that. Like, that's
Yeah.
why I'm asking you,
And
why do you feel,
I feel
that way? Like,
because I feel at that age, like she's built like a woman
right,
at 16. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's not 6.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna just be a whooping. That's gonna turn into a fight. You know what I'm saying? Where she gonna either try to hit you back, and let's be real, if your kid tries to hit you back,
Yeah, it's the
all that
level.
trained, you know,
another level going.
yeah, you like somebody on the street. That's why I say I don't think it's a good thing to do. And you got to also remember, you don't want to put that in her that, you know, this is the only way a man can show that he really
Right.
loves and cares for you
True.
by putting hands on you
Right.
all the time.
True
You know what I'm saying?
See, but with that aspect said though, I think that shows the value of a whooping at a young age.
Yeah, young age.
At a young age, because like I said, that instills that fear. You know that.
I know what's coming if I do
I
this.
know what's coming. It makes them hesitate a little bit
But
before
like he
doing
said,
something.
the mother will change that kid man and make you feel like they can disrespect you whenever they
Exactly.
feel like. I don't
And-
care
and-
what
and
kind
that-
of fear you
and-
put
and
in them. If they mother
But see,
tell them like,
like okay, this is what I do. You know, not saying that my girl doesn't have my back, but I know, you know, because you know they father in their life, and he was the disciplinarian. Like, you know,
Oh,
mama was the
our
fun
kids.
one. Yeah, mama was the fun one. They daddy was the one that, you know, came in and did the whoopings. You know what I'm saying? So by him not being in the house, he's still around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if shit ever got real thick, she could say, You know, because she had them. Y'all going with your daddy. I can't do shit with y'all no more. Y'all not listening. So they was over there for a while. You know what I'm saying? Situations happen to where they ain't there no more. So now it's like, you come here, and I'm not the type that's going to whoop you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't whooped my girls in so damn long. But if you can't respect the rules, then you don't benefit from the rules.
Exactly.
You don't eat good. You don't sleep good. You damn sure ain't finna play good.
Right.
Whatever your entertainment is, that's gone. You see what I'm saying? That's how I do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, I'm not saying it works, but I just feel like you don't contribute to the house no way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, see, what I'm realizing with today's youth, they really think that the parents are supposed to do these things. Like, true indeed, a parent's supposed to clothe and feed you.
And provide shelter.
Right, but a peanut butter and jelly versus steak is a big difference. It's still food.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
I was
You
telling
ate.
somebody yesterday
Right, okay.
that I was raised on. I told her, we eat bologna sandwiches for lunch.
Yeah, fried bologna
You come home,
sandwiches
you
and
eating
shit.
fried bologna and rice
Yeah.
for dinner.
yeah, that's what I'm
You eat
saying.
Cereal for breakfast. And
Vienna
shit.
sausages
She said,
and shit.
"What is pork and beans?"
Oh, I love some pork and
But I mean, no, but that's true.
She
That's
asked,
true.
Like,
Looking
what
at
is
you
that?
like, I don't fuck with
I
that.
never heard of pork and beans. Like, how you 30-something years old and never heard of pork and beans? Like,
And then another thing that gets you when you're not the blood parent, when you see the other parent, like my girl, I see her do so much for him. I'm talking about, again, yeah, they daddy in their life, but when it come down to doing stuff, man, I remember one time I had to make her go shopping for herself because her kids come first that much,
Yeah.
and she will go to the store and spend $300 to $500 on them on something,
that's
My girl like that.
and they break the shit in 2-3 days.
But
My
that's me,
girl
though.
Like
Like,
that
I-
too.
Yeah.
With her daughter.
Yeah.
And then like I understand, but I try to be like like let's say you come into $700, and we need to buy shit for the girls for winter. Get boots, get jackets, get gloves, scarves, everything. But put some to the side for you.
Right, don't blow it all on the child.
Don't blow it all on them. I get you want them to be set for the winter, but you still have to get up and go to work in the morning too.
And then when you see your girl doing so much for the kid and they don't respect it, like they don't appreciate it,
Yeah,
they breaking it, they losing it. I mean, it's
at in teenage years.
you're right. And then I'm like, well, don't buy it for them no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do it again. But of course, that's their kid.
Yeah,
they
that's
gonna
their
do it
kid, they
again.
gonna do it.
So it's just like you just sit there like, damn, y'all taking advantage of her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this your lady. So it's like, damn, y'all taking advantage of her, and that's your mama.
See, but but one thing I've realized is that everybody appreciate that shit when they get older.
What's that?
Yeah, but that's like later on in life, they gonna look back on it and be like,
They're
dang,
gonna look back like, man, I fucked up.
mama held me down.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the same way. My mom and them used to always tell me shit. Like you gonna see when you had your own kid or whatever.
My mama
Then
used to say, I can't wait till your ass have your own kid.
Yeah, and it was until my own kid, I turned back like, I used to do that shit. They be like, hell yeah, you used to do that shit. Get on my motherfucking nerves too.
But that's the hard part for the step, because like I said, the way I do things
Right.
is totally different from the way she do things. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't want them to feel like this is my house or just me and their mama house. You want it to be our house.
Our house, yeah.
But when they don't treat it like
family.
right, when they don't treat it like it's our house, then it's like, oh, okay, now it turns to us against them.
So how do you go about that? Like do you immediately take action or do you like prep their mama for it? Like,
Yeah,
yo, this
you-
is what happened. This is what I'm finna do about it.
You gotta prep them.
You
You
gotta
gotta
prep
prep them. Because it's kind of like, hey, look, ABC happened. What you want to do?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if she lay down the law and they still ain't listening, then that's when I step in.
Okay, now I got a question. What about like the younger one? Like if he mess up and it's something where you have to take immediate action. Like for example,
Like she's not here.
Yeah, she's not here. Like as far as like maybe he throw a temper tantrum or something and like or he do something that warrants like a whooping.
See, again, like I don't whoop him. It's just because he of course when
What kind of situation though? You got to. have to make it more real for him.
Well, I give you
some physical action. Like
I give you a situation because she had left to get her hair done. It was a long time ago. I think he's probably 3. Left to get her hair done. He knew mommy wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So he downstairs playing, and all of a sudden you know how when a kid quiet, you know something up. And I come downstairs, man. He didn't wrote on the TV, and right. You know, I'm like, you know you ain't supposed to write on the TV. He didn't wrote on the TV, and I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? Now, me raising my voice already got him scared.
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't have to, right. So I don't have to, take out the belt and whoop him. 3 years old, the voice got him like, oh shit, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So it's clean all this up, take your butt to bed,
right.
Go to bed crying, then I let mama handle it. You see what I'm saying? That's just me though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I see you already afraid. Because I yelled, so I don't have to whoop you. You know what I'm saying?
Has a 4-year-old gotten whoopings?
You know what? No. Because I remember one time I was teasing him like, go get the belt. Go get the belt. And he went and got the belt. Like, what you want it for?
Put this on?
See, right.
Yeah,
you put this on?
Right. He like, okay, here you go.
Right.
Here. His mama like, yeah, he don't get whoopings. I'm like, I know. I just want to see what he's gonna do if he knew what the belt was.
He knew what the belt was for.
He like, yeah, go around my pants. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you another situation. Well, it kind of, like you say, I don't like whooping other people's kids, but like you said, this chick I used to fuck with a couple years ago, she had a son. Now, she would encourage me to discipline her kid because, you know what I'm saying, his daddy was a fucking deadbeat. He barely came to see his ass, and he just don't fucking listen. When she come home from school, just do your homework, wash the dishes. He would not do this shit for nothing. So, it came to the point where I'm in there. We got comfortable with each other, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He listened to what I say. If I come down and say, get up and wash the dishes for your mama get here, he respect that, you know what I'm saying? But it got to the point where he tried to be so slick with shit to the point where he'll be on punishment, right? Now, he know his mama routine. Like you say, the kid, they didn't know their mama.
Right.
She come home from work, she closed the door, he think it's time to do what he want to do. Because he know mama in the room, time for mama to smoke a blunt, watch TV, go to sleep, whatever. He started doing shit to the point where I started noticing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He's a smart kid. Smart as hell, but just lazy. So
yeah,
he come home, saying he wanted to play the game before he do his homework. Whatever. He's coming out, hey man, look, you know what you're supposed to be doing. I'm tired of talking to you because your mama tired of talking to you. So I'm not gonna keep talking to you like that. You know what I'm saying? So it got to the point where he about 14, 15 at the time. I didn't whoop him. But it comes to the point where, you gotta fold him up every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Show him a little.
Yeah.
Right.
Hit a couple pressure points or something. You know what I'm saying? Break them down. Let them know, hey, I'm not playing with you, man. So if you want to get up and test me, you can do that, or you can get up and do what you're supposed to do. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
But it has to be to one of them situations where, like I say, the mama is definitely gonna back you on this, and 2. So you got to be in it.
See,
you got to be all in. But you can't just be fucking around with mama.
Right.
Yeah. See, that's a no.
Right.
I'm here. I'm living here. You know what I'm saying? I'm providing for you. I take you to school in the morning. You need money. I got you on that. You need to go somewhere. I got you. You get in trouble. I even, help you out of jams every now and then. Your mama put you on punishment for dumb shit. Hey, I got you. Right. But I need you to do your part.
Thank you.
Right.
Hey, but at the same time, it taught me how to deal with my kids better. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, whooping is not always the answer.
Yeah.
So
right, true enough.
When you deal with other people's kids, you learn how to talk and, you know what I'm saying, be provocative mentally.
Yeah.
To the point where, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to discipline you, but it's going to be mental.
Right.
And it taught me a lot how to deal with my own kids, you see what I'm saying, without having to be physical all the time.
And I'm going to be real with you. I don't want to whoop my girl kids.
And honestly,
no father does.
Right. No parent wants to whoop their kids, period.
No, my kids, I want to whoop them if they get out of line. Seriously, my girls, you know what I'm saying? I have no problem with it. The reason why I don't want to whoop hers is because I think at the age, it's too late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're too old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To where this is not a whooping.
Especially for boys, they young
they
men.
too damn old. You know what I'm saying? Like, how would you feel if somebody grabbed you at like 19, talking about go get a switch?
True.
Nigga, I'm coming back with that branch and I'm beating your ass. What you talking about? What you gonna do with this switch? You know what I'm saying?
See now, I know a few friends of mine that done had those fathers or those stepfathers that when they got to a certain age, there wasn't no more whoopings.
Yeah.
But they went in the backyard with them gloves.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I had to hit them pressure points. Fold them up. You want to test me? Come on. Give me, just know I'm going to hit you back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you still got to beat them mentally while you're doing that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I used to tussle with him all the time, you know, just to see where he was at. I'm talking about the boy was 15. His hands was big as mine.
Right. Yeah, because she ain't be a fucking man.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's be real.
But I'm
15 ain't, baby
he
age.
was just so timid. At the same time, it's teaching them how to be a man, too. Like, you need that in your life. You know what I'm saying? I got my ass beat every day, but it wasn't from my father. I had 3 other boy cousins, and we was all in the same age group. You know what I'm saying? And I was always the smallest until I got 16. I shot up, and that shit stopped. But, I got my ass beat when we was kids every day.
Right.
Not one or 2 of them. Somebody got my ass every day, but you know what I'm saying, I was the crybaby of the group. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, if I cry, I got my ass beat even more.
Right.
So it's like you need that shit for boys.
Yeah, for boys. So how? Well, what's that?
Toughen them up. You know what I'm saying? Tough love. That's what it's called.
Right.
And you don't have that no more neither.
Yeah, tough love.
Not the tough love. You don't have the older cousins. Like it seemed like lately, generations past. You don't, because remember, but the sleepovers and
right.
That's because I think like my generation and the one before us ain't really having kids like that.
They having them, but they don't keep them connected.
There's no unity no more.
Yeah, they don't keep them connected.
Yeah, because I be on my son all the time. Like, he the only one in the suburbs. Call your people. You know what I'm saying? He got a cousin in the same age group. He got one in Ohio. He got one in Michigan. He got one in Chicago. He got 4 or 5 in Chicago. Call him. Go hang out with him. You know what I'm saying? And it don't be just to teach him unity. It's to teach him that they less privileged than you are. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, if you go hang out with your cousin, my son got at least 10, 15 pair of shoes in his closet right now. Mm-hmm. Rock Revival jeans, $100-something fucking dollar pair of jeans. Why he wasn't shit, I don't know. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Xbox One, he done had 360. He done went through all type of shit over the years, but
true enough.
You go to your cousin's house, he ain't got no cable.
Right.
He got an Xbox 360, probably one controller. Right. No internet. Right. So they can't play online, you know what I'm saying? Right. And they ain't got half the shoes you got, half the clothes you got.
Right,
you know
right. Shit that's every day
so
for
you understand what the fuck you really got.
Right. And maybe they appreciate it.
Exactly. Right. But he refused to do the shit. Like, you got a cell phone, they gotta use their mama shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you had a phone since you was 8.
True enough.
You had a fucking iPhone 6.
Right. Yeah.
And they gotta use their mama shit.
Right.
Go hang out with these motherfuckers. See what the fuck they don't have that you
see
got.
That other world, right.
And you out here with these suburban ass kids, privileged little motherfuckers, and you probably looking at what they got that you don't have. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Nigga, he go to school with motherfucking Arabs and shit.
Yeah.
White people. Right. They riding to school and it pissed me off. Right. I see motherfucker pull up with motherfucking Range Rover last week. Like, this motherfucker 16, 17.
Like, nigga, you a freshman?
Hopping out of a fucking Range Rover. I pull up and go to his game one day. It's a fucking brand new Camaro on 26s in the fucking parking lot right next to me. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck? And this is a kid car.
But see, that's my other issue though, because with like my girl kids, they don't have social lives. I mean, they just stay in the house. Like, that's the new thing. They just stay in the house.
Social media for you.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I'm saying? For because you know, like when we came up, and then especially when y'all came up, because y'all didn't have social media and shit.
Yeah, like you had to go outside.
Y'all had to go outside.
Barely had a cell phone.
But that was the thing though. Like, your mama made you go outside.
Yeah.
She got tired of looking at you.
Exactly.
Go outside and play.
See, now with social media, ain't nobody in everybody's face. Shit.
And not just that, it's that fear of if I let my kids go outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that's why I come in like I'm the step. So it's like I got to throw out 20s to make them go outside.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now when you're not respecting the rules, I'm not doing that shit no more.
Right.
That's another way I discipline without whooping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just hold back on the money.
True enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You gotta figure out a kid and see what really
what makes
gets
them
to
tick.
them. What gets them? What can you take from me to make me fucking just be pissed?
See, but another thing that was interesting, what you said, Steve, though, with the whole unity and the family. Like I remember when I was coming up, sleepovers at Grandma crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's me and like 6 other my cousins.
Yep.
Sitting there playing Killer Instinct on PlayStation and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, man, shit, brother.
That's what I'm saying,
telling y'all, youngin' ain't that young. You know what I'm saying? I had to hit y'all with the Malcolm X shit and the Panthers that time because y'all getting disrespectful on the show. The youngin' ain't that young, man.
Younger thought we was like 85. He thought we marched with Malcolm and Martin. You know what I'm saying?
Saying y'all talking like, you know, I was just
By any
breastfeeding
means
the other day.
necessary.
You know?
You know, but I mean, you know,
Yeah,
I remember that shit. You know, with growing up with my cousins playing fucking courtside and fucking Killer Instincts, taking turns. You know, like we bonded. We had that.
I got a
unity.
question. I got a question for y'all because this is like something I'm dealing with. Nothing major, but it's not major because I don't let it be major.
Right, true enough.
But you ever had a situation where you gave to the stepchild like some shit? Like I had some shoes. He needed some shoes and shit one year. You know what I'm saying? Snow on the ground. So I gave him some. I had an extra pair of them Air Max boots.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, put these on your feet. You know what I'm saying? Now he destroyed the boots. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't tripping because he destroyed his own shoes.
Right.
So it wasn't like you destroyed my shit because I gave it to you. Then I gave him a jacket. You know what I'm saying? It was a Sean John I wasn't wearing no more. Destroyed that. I didn't trip because he destroyed his own shit. But the question is, when you give those things to a kid that's not yours, and then they turn around and say some slick shit to you. See, that's what I think the mothers don't understand. You know what I'm saying? It's not that we want credit for what we did, but when we've done these things for that child, and they say some slick shit out their mouth to you, as a man, you got to catch yourself because you're going to just see him as a nigga on the street.
Nigga on the street.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel more hurt because it's like, dude, I think,
like I'm looking out for you.
Right, so why would you come at me like this?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what the biggest problem as being a step parent is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get the appreciation. Let's be real. You don't. You know what I'm saying?
That shit happen with your own kids, too, though. You know what I'm saying? I went through that shit with my son. Like, this motherfucker done told me, like, it wasn't even that he tell me I'm not doing shit for him. It's the fact that he praised the little bullshit his mama do for him. Like, my son been with me since he was born.
Yeah, but they gonna always do that.
And his mama, like, went and bought him some shit, and he, like, my mama did this. What have you done? Like, go in your room and you tell me what I've done.
No, that's when you take it away.
But
go look in your room and look at your closet. Look at this damn Xbox you got. Look at your lifestyle. Your mama didn't provide this. I did.
But that's an interesting idea that I just came up from what you said, Stezo. Next time some shit like that happened, if I was you, I wait till he like gone.
Yep.
Gone to school, then I take everything out his room.
I did it while he was there. I want this PlayStation. I mean this Xbox.
Right.
Yeah. Give me that cell phone. You want to talk to somebody? You gonna get your ass outside and walk over there?
I'm saying, like, imagine how hurt he'd be if he came home and the room was empty.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker was
the bare necessities, which is a bed.
I didn't have to do it because when he come and ask me for that $100 ass pair of D Roses or $150 ass phone posits, call your mama. Tell her about it shit.
Mm-hmm.
Since you want to put her on the pedestal, like I don't do shit for you, call your mama. See how fast you get it.
See, but another thing I noticed with that, no matter what age, no matter what,
exactly. I know you're going.
No matter what, mamas, they worshipped.
It ain't just that.
Ain't no beating a mama.
My son know. You know what I'm saying? My son and his sister know too, because they will tell you, like, if I say call your mama, guess what they gonna say to me? You know she gonna say she ain't got no money. You know what she gonna say.
But when you live with a parent, the parent you don't, it's like that whole the grass got to be greener.
Yeah.
That's just because I was the same way. I'd be like, my mom was like, you want to live with your dad? I'm like, yeah, because, you know, like, shit, you got all these fucking rules. And, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, yeah, and I'm an only child, so I wasn't spoiled because she ain't had the money to spoil me like that, like people think. But I had my own, you know what I'm saying? But I just, yep, I want to live with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I just figured it'd be fun. You know what I'm saying? So, because maybe he's not as strict as you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always think that.
I came up different.
And then, like you said, it's that grass is always greener. Because when they do come around that other parent,
they're the fun ones.
They're the fun ones. They going out, they doing shit. And that's because they not dealing with the other parent on a 24/7 basis.
Right.
Shit.
And you just not going to believe that the parent that always come get you to hang out and have fun is going to have all these rules at his house like mama do. Right. You just don't see that because they not the disciplinary. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That shit, I didn't have all that. And my kids didn't have all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? My son Dre going to his mama's house. He hated it. But he do it like you say, because mama, this is mama.
Yeah.
Mama asked me to come over there. Like, I went out for him probably a couple weeks ago. He like, Daddy, can you take me to my grandma's house? They want me to go to church. They got 3 cars over there. Why they can't come get you? You want me to drop you off in the city and then come pick you up when you get out of church? Why they can't do nothing? You know what I'm saying?
But that's my other problem I got with my girl kids too. They lack of respect for their mother. I don't like that. Like Mother's Day, it be like last minute shit. You know what I'm saying? But for their birthday, she breaking their ass off. You know what I'm saying? For Hanukkah, she breaking their ass off.
Something you got to. It's not your duty, but you got to instill that in them. Like it's just as important to her as your birthday is.
Yeah.
So you know, Christmas.
But that's what we bump heads though. Because I can tell her, well, I can come to them and be like, hey, what y'all get for Mother's Day? What y'all gonna get her? I don't know. So I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me get that phone. Let me get that, you know what I'm saying? And she kind of, nah, you know, you don't have to do that because if they don't want to, you know.
It don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I know it's hurting you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because she'll flip it like, did your daughters call you for Father's Day? You know, why they ain't call you for Father's Day? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I didn't like she enjoyed that Petty LaBelle pie and shit.
Yeah.
That's what, and that's some shit that I dealt with my son's sister. She ain't called me and told me Happy Father's Day in about 4 years, but like I say, she called herself cutting me off. But every August, September,
right,
she calling me because her birthday in November. So she want to smooth shit over.
Right, early.
Her birthday coming up in November. You got Christmas in December. So it's like I stopped falling for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, at least you stopped falling for it.
Yeah,
you seen the pattern.
I mean, say it's hard though. You know what I'm saying? Just
it always is.
A kid, especially a girl. Like you say, you know what I'm saying? Mamas are more clingy to the boys. Fathers are more clingy to the girls.
Yeah, that's how it always gonna be.
Exactly.
That's how it always gonna be.
So it's like, damn, I done raised you from one, and I can't do nothing but say you my daughter.
Yeah.
And your real old man, he passed, so I'm all you get. So that shit like kind of fucked me up, but I had to do it. It's tough love.
Oh yeah, sometimes tough love is the best love.
She's just going through a phase right now. She'll be back. She gonna realize what she did wrong. Okay, when she wanna listen.
Right, I ain't went nowhere. That's how I look at it. Let her go through the phase. I'm not tripping on the phase.
You want to be grown, step out on your own. Shit, that's you gonna have to learn what the fuck life is really about.
Okay, see now, I have a question, and it's actually a 2-part question. The first one is when do, like, as far as ages, when does the way you discipline change? At like what age do it go from you yelling to you whooping to you taking shit away, and at what age does the discipline sort of stop?
It all depends on your maturity level, cause
I would say your maturity level and the child,
because at certain points you gonna grow as the child grows. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna grow together. So like I told my daughter all the time, ain't no handbook to this shit. I learn as you learn. You see what I'm saying? I didn't have a father around to teach me shit. And my mama left me for 10 years. She went to Texas. So it's like, I was just out here. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to learn as time went on. But, you know, like I say, that's why I say dealing with other people's kids taught me how to handle my kids in a certain different way.
Right.
So, it all depends on how you advance and, you know what I'm saying, how you grow.
And then really, when like on the stepchild, you, like me personally, I just step back, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like if they, like as they come up, you know what I'm saying? As they come up and they still hard headed, then it's kind of like, okay, I gotta let you bump your head. You know, I got to. There's nothing else I can do.
Because that's how we learn.
And that's how I would do my kids. You know, I gotta let you bump your head. You know it all, because she got some. Her boys, they know it all. I mean, for real, they know it all. They ain't.
That's my son.
Got a lick of time out there in the world, but they know it all. So I just, I gotta let them bump their head.
But at the same time, he's still trying to do what he want to do. Like right now, I let the nigga drive his practice this morning. Mm-hmm. He left at 6:30 this morning. I know damn well practice over at 11:30. I ain't seen some motherfucker till about 3 o'clock.
Right, so he can't get the car no more. That's just me.
You don't even have insurance, so you out here fucking around in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't get the car no more.
But hey,
that happened to me when I was a shorty.
But at the same time, like, it'd be hard for me to punch him because, like I tell a lot of motherfuckers, the shit that I was doing at 16. Mm-hmm. It ain't shit like what he doing. He played football, he played basketball. He been on the honor roll since 5th grade. His grades still A's and B's to this day. You know what I'm saying? He don't bring no bullshit home. You know what I'm saying?
See, to me that's worse then.
Why was it?
Because you getting good grades, you doing what you're supposed to do at school. So I know you can do what you're supposed to do in my house with rules.
Exactly. Like I told his ass yesterday, you weren't finna get shit. Like he just do. I asked you to clean the bathroom.
Yeah, that sounds like blatant disrespect.
Yeah, and that's why I told him, like, until you stop being lazy and irresponsible, you don't get shit else. You know what I'm saying? And I know Christmas coming up. This is a way for him to learn. You see what I'm saying? If you ain't do what you gotta do at home, I ain't gonna do what I gotta do at home. You see what I'm saying? I asked you to do something on my ass that I feel should be done without me asking. I'm not gonna do what you feel I should do without you asking. See what I'm saying? I know Christmas coming up. I know you're gonna want something. You ain't get nothing because I know you want me to do it. So if you not gonna do what I asked you to do, guess what? I'm not gonna do what you asked me to do.
Right.
So, yeah. Well, I mean, why should you?
Exactly.
That's simple math to me.
Saying. Like I asked you to do some shit. Like you get up in the morning, you fucking eat cereal, wash the bowl out. We don't make dishes in the house. It's just me and you.
Yeah.
You know, another thing I got with my girl as far as the step kids go, because they are boys. Like I talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk shit to my girls. You know what I'm saying? See, right. So I talk shit with them. You know what I'm saying? I crack a little joke, say a little shit. You know what I'm saying? So they take it as I'm being mean, but it's like, no, that's just me. You know what I'm saying?
But this generation's so damn soft.
Man.
And I'm not used to that because her middle one, the 15-year-old, he is like extra
timid,
sensitive, man. So
that's why I say you gotta fold their ass up.
But that's the thing, though. You do that, a tear might come down his eye.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. I have no remorse for that type of shit.
No, I just fall back. And then she takes my fall. See, my fallback game is real. You know
that cutoff game,
right? You know what I'm saying? Like we could be in the same room. I don't see you, and she takes that as me having an attitude. But that's the only way I know to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Situation.
Because I mean, I don't feel like I got to tell you, dude. If your chores is washing the dishes every day at 9 o'clock or having washed before 9 o'clock, every day now, we talking about good 2-3 months. Every day. It hasn't changed. The days never change. Every day is always every day.
Right.
Why do I have to keep reminding you at 10 o'clock? You see what I'm saying? At 10. Or I got to remind you that when you wash the new dishes, put the old dishes up.
Yeah, put them up, right.
Why are the old dishes still sitting here 24 hours later anyway?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You've been in the kitchen 17 times. You know kids. They go in the refrigerator like crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I shouldn't have to keep reminding you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have to keep getting reminders to pay this rent.
Yeah.
Or to keep these lights on so you can play the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So after a while, I say, you know what? I'm done. So I fall back. And now she does the yelling. And she's like, why you ain't saying nothing?
Have you ever tried fucking with them?
On what?
Like with what you just said about, I never forget to pay the rent. I never forget about keeping these lights on. Have you ever flipped the circuit on them?
Oh, hell yeah.
And be like, damn, I forgot to fucking pay these
hell
bills,
yeah.
man.
No, what I do is I shut the Wi-Fi down. So while he up there playing the game and talking with his friends all loud,
cut off.
No Wi-Fi.
Right.
Then he like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? But that's my non-verbal approach. You know what I'm saying? But if I got to do it every day, see, anytime somebody got to tell you to do something every day, that means you don't want to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I told if you don't want to do it, then that's just money. You don't get paid for your allowance. I will do the shit. You know what I'm saying? But the killing part about him, when he moved in, he came to us saying,
"Let's kill it.
I want to do all the chores. I'm trying to stack some bread. I even want to get a job." It's like, damn.
Right.
And for that week or two, on
Kill
it.
knocking the dishes out,
Mopping the floor every night, nigga. You hear me? All of a sudden, now you go in there.
He done got comfortable.
Right. Did you sweep? Yeah, I swept. You go in there and look on the floor.
It's clearly trash.
It's a sock under the kitchen table. How you sweep? And you can't see the sock.
You swept around this motherfucker.
You know,
that's the shit I'm talking. That's the shit my girl son used to do. Like say you tell him my fuck clean up. You go in there, he wash the dishes right. He not using no fucking soap. So it's like I used to go in there and I let him wash the dishes right. I go in there, and if I try to get a cup or something that ain't clean, I go through every dish and it ain't clean. I
do the same thing.
I would do the same shit.
Come back and wash this shit again.
Thank you.
You got your hands big as mine. Why you can't put your hand in the fucking cup and clean it out good? Like, why would you want to drink out of this shit?
Right. Thank you. That's nasty.
Got food in between the fork, nigga. What the fuck are you doing?
Just like, crusty eggs. Come on, man.
Because you rushing trying to get back on this fucking game. That shit ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So now you want to come in this motherfucker like you so hungry. I'ma lay in this motherfucker like I ain't got a fucking worry in the world. You gonna wait to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta wait for you to clean these fucking dishes. So when you wash the dishes right, I will get up and cook, or your mama get up and cook so you can eat. You want to be a fucking savage and eat like you fucking buying grocery in this bitch.
When one of them not doing, and because I do a lot of the cooking because I like to cook, but when one of them not doing their shit right, they just don't eat that day. You can make you a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? For real.
That's how you gotta be.
I mean, and I don't think that's being mean.
You don't know we had a saying when we came up. You don't work,
you don't eat.
Exactly.
Exactly. And I say that all the time. You gotta pay your way.
Weight.
You gotta pay your way. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody else, it ain't fair to everybody else. Right? It's not. So, and that's what brings back to your point about, you know what I'm saying? If I gotta tell your kid something, I don't have to tell mine.
Right.
Like my son used to spend the night. I tell him to get up and wash the dishes. He get up and wash the dishes. I tell him clean up the living room. He clean up the living room. You know what I'm saying? But her son still laying around in the fucking way of my son cleaned up. And that proposed an issue. Like,
right.
Well, why your son get to do this? Because my son listen.
Yeah, he know.
We got to talk to your son 4 and 5 times. This ain't no new shit. You know how the fuck your kid is.
Yeah.
Right.
So don't get mad because my son listen, because he's been disciplined. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So now you want me to discipline your kid to the point where he want to be like my kid. Mm-hmm. I say his fucking grades was fucked up. He was on punishment all the time for that shit. My son come over, he can't do shit because your son on punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
That's some bullshit to me.
Right.
So that shit proposes a whole new issue within the household.
Yeah, not only that, like I said, it really with me, it goes back to the way I see they treat their mom. I mean, they don't cuss her out. You know, I ain't going for that shit.
But they just don't listen.
Yeah, they just don't. And then it's like after so long, you heard what the fuck she said. You know what she gonna say.
Right. Like I said, that's the shit I was just dealing with. Like I was fucking with this chick, and I'm talking about the distance between me and you. Mm-hmm. She calling this nigga 6-7 times. Why the fuck are you keep calling his name?
Thank you.
He heard you the first time, and then he fucking respond after you call his name 4-5 times, and then still won't do what the fuck you tell him to do till you tell him another 10 times. Like, what? Mm-hmm. That's when I step in. Hey, get the fuck up and do this shit right now.
Thank you.
Oh, why you gotta? Cause you like that. Fuck you mean? They don't understand that shit. It pisses me off when kids don't listen to their mama, man.
Yeah, I don't like that.
He got in trouble today. Oh, it's all your fault. No, this is your fucking fault because you don't listen. Mm-hmm. She told you 4 times. Why the fuck I even got to say something to you? She loud as hell, so I know you heard her. You 5 feet away from her. You acting like you fucking dyslexic or something. Get the fuck up and do what she told you to do.
Right. And then a lot of times, like her oldest, he purposely says and does shit to piss her off. You know what I'm saying? And he'll later on say it. I just said make you mad, Mom. The the fuck?
Because he know what pushes
I just said
button.
make you mad, mom. I'm like,
You know what pushes her button.
right. And then she go over the top.
Boys.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, don't do that. Or don't do it around me.
Right.
Please don't do it around me. You know what I'm saying? We had a big issue cleaning the bathroom. 2 bathrooms, bathroom each. I said it needs to be cleaned twice a week. Of course, it's only been a once a week thing.
Right.
But she wakes up Saturday, and they think she's raising hell because the bathroom's not clean. Well, they supposed to be cleaned Friday.
Right.
So here it is, Saturday, they not clean. So after the second or third time of her getting up, making them clean the whole house, I said, I tell y'all what, if your mama wake up Saturday morning again and has to tell y'all to do chores that y'all know y'all got to do, y'all ain't got no TV, no game, no nothing for a week. You know what I'm saying? She wakes up, chores are done. You see what I'm saying? But I can guarantee you, if she said it, that's why I say sometimes my girl be a little weak on them. Because if she said, right, they not going to enforce the week.
Yeah.
They know I'll enforce the week. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been times where I took the game to work.
To the saying,
Damn.
the man is the provider, protector,
Got the
and
360
the
in the
enforcer.
trunk.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
For real. I mean, because you leave me no choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So instead of me doing that whole, I leave you no voice. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Let me
right,
just
right.
do it this way. You know what I'm saying? But I will stick to my punishments. Because I figure it's just a week.
But you got to look at it as, I say, we are the enforcers. So we look at it as like, okay, I don't feel no remorse because you didn't feel no remorse when you was getting away with the shit.
Thank you.
So why should I feel remorse for you having to suffer for your mistake?
Mm-hmm. That's why I say being that part of being a step, I think is universal.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's universal. You know what I'm saying? Step or not, when you got rules set, just follow the fucking rules.
True
I mean,
enough.
it's kind of easy.
See, now that raises another question as far as step enforcing the rules and shit, not having no remorse and everything. That kind of set them up for a real world experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because the way I see
Right,
it is
right.
that if mom ain't following suit with the discipline, following through with the discipline rather, they don't have that fear or that thought that my actions are gonna have a consequence.
Because they usually don't.
Because they usually don't.
But I found myself saying it to somebody else's kid all the time. Like, even if she do come to save them or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Your mama can't save you every time you fuck up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, when you outside this house, these little niggas in the streets get at you. Your mama can't save you.
Right.
You at school get in trouble. Your mama ain't there to save you.
Right. And then that's something that a lot of moms in that situation fail to realize. They fail to think about shit going forward in the future because you know they gonna get to that age or they gon' or they already are that age where they're gonna go out and hang with friends
Right.
and one night they might turn the fuck up. And especially in today's society with the way that, you know, police and white folk out here shooting people off of them being an angry black man, if they don't have no fear of consequence, they're gonna give them a reason. They're gonna make that shooting justifiable. Like he was in the Walmart parking lot ready to fight, and I felt threatened. So then they up their little 45 that they carry with them everywhere. Bang! Now your son did or your daughter did. Because she didn't have that thought process like, well, maybe I shouldn't wild out right here in the fucking cereal aisle in Jules.
And I'm gonna be real. I fight for my girls' kids like they my own.
Yeah,
Out here in these streets. Seriously.
I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not finna fuck with none of mine.
Right, you're not
Bottom
finna fuck
line.
with none of mine. You know what
And
I'm
that's the
saying?
truth. I mean, if I rolled by and saw them get into a fight in this 4-on-1,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Shit.
hopping out there throwing
No,
them
fuck
hands.
hopping.
What's
I'm
up?
hitting the first 2 with the bumper. You know what I'm
True
saying?
enough.
Boo boo. You know what I'm saying? That way, the next 2, we finna mop y'all ass.
Shocked.
For
Like,
real.
shit.
We finna mop y'all ass. I ain't just gonna
Yeah.
ride by like, yeah, I bet you wash them dishes. No. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch hers. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta watch them dishes.
Like I seen you drive by, why you didn't help? I seen you left that scuff in the sink, motherfucker.
Right. Shit, no, I'm gonna fight for her like they mine regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that go back to what I said a while ago. We was talking, You know, and we had this discussion about family members and stuff. Blood don't make you family.
Thank you.
You know, blood just make you related. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty about, you know, step parents or homes with adoptive kids and stuff like that. Love encompasses everything.
You always hear this. You always hear, man, when they get older, they gonna see.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying they not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like I say, as for now, I just gotta fall back.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to lose my temper. Because I've lost my temper with my daughters before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got one, the youngest, she just feel like school is just a place to go hang out sometime.
And play.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So, you want to talk to this teacher like you ain't got no sense? Really? Okay.
Word.
Okay. I get off work, you be at home. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no after school shit. No, I get off work, you be at home. You know what I'm saying? And her mother, calm down. No. Ain't no calm down. We done had too many talks about this. I'm done talking. You know what I'm saying? But again, she's a girl. I gotta catch myself.
True enough.
Man, this was a motherfucking good topic.
Yeah.
This was a motherfucking good topic, man.
Some
Like I
real
said, I be
shit.
having to tell motherfucking kids that you don't want nobody disrespecting your mama, so don't disrespect somebody else's mama. And that went a long way with my son talking back to teachers and being disrespectful to grown folks. You know what I'm saying? But aside of the ass whoopings, you gotta get them to understand how other people feel about the shit that you're doing, because you're gonna feel the same way if it's done to you. So
yeah, on that one, man, I'm gonna let everybody go around the table and get like they last, you know, I guess word of advice, jewels of wisdom on step chillings.
See, my bit of advice goes not to the step parent, but to the mother, the blood mother or father of the stepchild. Allow the parent to, the step parent to parent the same way that they would theirs. You know, and that's my whole thing. That has to be a 100% effort. You know, you can't say, yeah, you could, you know, be the mom or the dad, you know, this, that, and the other, but don't treat my child like this.
Yeah.
Because then that's showing favoritism. You know, and that's unfair to all the other children. And then you have to keep in mind that a lot of times the step parent love them as if they are, you know, their own child. You know, so you know, it don't become like, yeah, it's just I'm the stepfather or stepmother due to the fact that, you know, I didn't help in the birth. But at the end of the day, that's my fucking son. That's my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people fail to realize that, man. So my last parting shot would just be, you know, understand that the step parents care. You know, and they see things from a perspective that you wouldn't, because you caught up in the fact that that's your baby.
What you got, Ricky Bobby?
well, I've been to this situation so many times, so I'm going to just say that as the custodial parent or the biological parent, just have some kind of understanding and, you know, support what the other parent is trying to do. Like, the step parent trying to be there for your kid, it's not, you gotta understand, it's not to hurt them, it's to help them. So be a little more supportive and understanding of what they trying to do with your kid, because maybe they see flaws in your methods, you see what I'm saying? So just because it's your kid don't mean you know what's right for them all the time. You know, you have the best intentions for them and the best interests, but you may go about it the wrong way sometimes. And as a step parent, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be more understanding, and a lot of patience comes on with it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be patient with the parent and the kid, and just make sure that the child's best interest is what's the goal and the main focus whenever this is going on, because it's a lot of kids getting lost because a lot of parents don't care no more.
Yeah.
Or they can't get along, come to understanding to the point where the kid is seeing this, and kids will play both sides and play out against each other. So, you know what I'm saying? Just sit back, relax, and think on the shit before you make moves, and everything will be for the better.
Got something to add on, youngin?
Yeah, I actually wanted to piggyback off what my man Rick said with as the biological parent, you don't always know what's good, for your child, and that's not saying that what you're doing is wrong, but sometimes you don't always have the best answer. Not saying that your answer is wrong, is maybe not the best answer. So with that said, it takes two to make a child. So if you are a parent that has somebody that want to fill that step parent role, even if that wasn't the step parent, if that was the actual parent, you would take heed of the way they would want to do something. Mm-hmm. So keep that in mind.
I'm gonna just end it with not simple, but I don't care if you male or female. Make sure when you pick that person to be the step that you picking correctly. Don't be the whole this your uncle. Then they got 17 uncles before they 17 years old. Yeah. You be smart about your step.
Be selective.
Yeah.
With who you bring around.
Exactly. And then you got to ask yourself. Do you really think this man or woman is here to hurt or harm my child? Because if you really feel that way, don't be with that person. And talk. Don't always say what they doing is wrong, and don't always say what they doing is right, and never put your biological child off on the step parent. Never sit back and say, well, I can't do nothing with him, so you go ahead. No. In my book, that's a no-no. Because, again, as a step parent, you don't know what you can and can't do. You know what you want to do, but you don't know what you can and can't do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not there. And
a little bit off the subject, but just make sure that whoever you're dealing with got your child's best interest at hand, because there's a lot of fucked up people out here now.
But
your screening policy got to be A1.
Everybody judging everything good, but just keep an eye on your kid and whoever dealing with them.
Yeah, that's not really off topic. Like that's your screening policy gotta be A1. You gotta filter who you bring around your kid.
Right. You should not be more particular on your beautician than you are your mate.
Your mate.
And on that note, we gonna sign out, man. We'll holler next time.